your nose in it. I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas.
Everyone, it's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Rap-A-Lot Records CEO and Mob Ties boss J Prince finally responds to Wack 100 and Adam at No Jumper. Now, as we all know, they've been calling him a rat. Wack 100 went to his Instagram calling him a rat after somebody up in New York got robbed that J Prince knows, and he put all the names and information out there and saying they need to fix this and all of that. Well, Wack 100 said this is the definition of a rat. He posted that on his Instagram and all of this stuff. So now J Prince is responding, saying that Wack 100 is the real rat. Wack 100 is the one going to all these podcasts. The No Jumper podcast is going broke. He's just going off. So let's listen to the old man as he's talking about Wack 100 and these podcasts out here. Let's tune in.
Man, what a beautiful walk. Look at the sky. Look at the skies. I see my man Crush. What's up, Crush? G-O-D-N. That's my brother right there, from another mother. See you tomorrow, homie. Yeah. Now you talking about a real example. You know, the homie, went past the 360. There's a homie that had a life sentence, 1 or 2 life sentences. I don't know how many it was, but he couldn't have done one of them. But, the Creator opened the gates up and allowed him to be free. And the beautiful thing about him is he don't take his freedom for granted. You know what I mean? He free, and he ain't forgot where he came from. He giving back. He inspiring, he uplifting. You know what I mean? But most of all, he's still being a man. And that's what we're about. You know what I mean? We're about being men in our community. We're about being men wherever we step. Ain't gonna be no twisting when we walk, and we ain't gonna do no squatting. You know what I mean? We have to take these different leaks. And for sure, you ain't gonna hear us on no podcast hating and belittling, trying to tear down our fellow man versus uplifting and going on the podcast every day to snitch on somebody, taking, advantage of the youth, those that hadn't fully developed their wisdom to the extent where they can be tricked and naive. You got these suckers that's around here taking advantage of them, lying to them, talking loud, trying to make it appear that they some type of bulldog or big dog when they really just a chihuahua. You know what I mean? These dudes are poodles. But they want to fool y'all with all of this expression and all this Hollywood shit that they do. And they undercover sissies. And that's just the truth. Yeah, no, I hear y'all loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. And this portrait is so much bigger than rat behavior until, every time I talk, if it's one of y'all that embrace the game that I give, then it's worth me walking and talking to you. Now, when all of you become damn fools and nobody want to embrace wisdom no more, then I'm going to ride on off to the sunset. I'm going to ride on off to the sunset because I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my breath and my time. But until then, man, I want to see my people win. You know what I mean? I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all break this poverty curse that been having our families in bondage for decades. In bondage for decades. I saw my mom, I saw my grandmother, my great, all these people in bondage for decades. And some of you clowns want to add to the pain. Why not be on the other side? You know what I mean? Why not be on the other side? Y'all know my favorite saying, street guys are some of the wisest individuals I ever met on this earth. But until, they awaken the sleeping giant within themselves and realize that if they put that same energy in corporate America that they put in being a clown, or that they put in darkness, oh man, you talking about some brilliant individuals. All these people, Elon Musk and all these different individuals, man, they ain't got nothing on the real the sharpest of the street guys. They ain't got nothing on them. Because they not where we from. They ain't been in where we been in. They ain't lived in where we lived in. And most of all, they didn't get out of where we got out of successfully. So awaken that sleeping giant, man, inside of yourself. You know what I mean? That's my brother there who spoke about that sleeping giant. Me and him was kicking it on the intro of the Ghetto Boys, when he say they scared of him because he know how to awaken that sleeping giant. And that was a powerful thing that was being said, and that's what we looking forward, to the day in his freedom, so we can awaken the sleeping giant. And so many that sleep and that won't listen to those that they don't respect. I look forward to the day of being able to share that journey, share that walk, share that creativity with my brother on how to free a lot of our people out of bondage. And every politician that's for that, we're going to be with them too. You know what I mean? The real ones that's really for our people, then that's who's going to get my vote. You know what I mean? The real politicians that's for our people. I don't discriminate. But those that's really for us, that's just not talking about it, but I can see some actions being shown, then that's what moved me. See, a pair of lips will say anything. That has been proven every day with these clown ass podcasters. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That a pair of lips will say anything. But it's all good, Big wheels keep on rolling. Yeah, big wheels keep on rolling. Yeah. What did I do with it? Yeah, let me put this thing back on me. Yeah, this me. Y'all see me live in the living color. Y'all see me walking. Yeah, I can walk in peace. See, I can walk solo. I can walk in peace in hoods, suburbs, on the moon. It don't matter. You know what I mean? When it's real everywhere. All right, nation, there you have it. I mean, it's crazy out here. You got the OGs out here still beefing with each other, because Wack 100, he's in his 50s.
Jay Prince, he's in his 60s, and it's like, wow, like the old dudes just don't want to let it go. They don't want to let go being gangster. You feel me? Like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like y'all are rich, y'all are past all of that street stuff, and I really don't understand why. What do you want to keep going back to it for? What do you want to? I mean, because we all know y'all haven't been in the hood in a long time. Y'all haven't lived that type of life. Y'all are making, you know, Wack 100's making 6-7 figures a year. Jay Prince, he's got his money making stuff going on where he's making millions of dollars. And why, like, y'all, neither one of y'all are, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. We all know Wack 100's background. We see the pictures where he was locked up. We know Jay Prince's background. That was in the 80s, that was in the 90s, and Wack 100's was in the 2000s. So it's just like, come on, man, like just let it go. Y'all all rich, man. Just let it go, live life, spend money. And I mean, we the only culture that's out here tearing each other down over some craziness, man. It's wild. Just back and forth nonsense from these old dudes, bro. It just baffles my mind. Nation, what do you think about Wack 100 dissing Jay Prince? What do you think about Jay Prince's response? Do you think they should just let it go? Or, you know, Wack 100's Mr. Paperwork himself, so do you think he should keep exposing folks the way that he does? Nation, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.
I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas at all.